great. I just look gray. Enough about me. Health passports. This is so it's to give the nursing and the doctors information about the individual when they're staying overnight or for an extended stay. Imagine this. You're a nurse in a hospital and you walk into the room, into the hospital room, and there's a new patient there. And this patient, it's somebody with some type of an intellectual disability. And the nurse doesn't know what kind of assistance that individual needs, right? They might think, oh, well, they need help in the bathroom. And you're like, no, I don't. I can go to the bathroom myself, thank you. Or maybe they think, I need to give them their privacy. And then the individual turns on the hot water and doesn't know how to set the temperature and burns themselves. The other thing it does is it addresses what makes them nervous, what are some of the calming techniques. It just gives the caregivers information about how to best make that individual feel comfortable in the hospital. I get nervous when I've had to stay overnight in the hospitals. I know that hospitals make a lot of people really nervous, or when you go there, the nurse is like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So this is what the first 2 pages look like. This is not just for people at search houses. This is for anybody who wants one. You know, if you live at Alden or if you live at a different agency, you can still have one and put it in a folder and take it with you if you go to a hospital. This is more the version for folks who are able to communicate their needs. I will be sending out a separate one for folks who do not communicate verbally and have to have a staff person advocate for them and kind of teach the nurse what they know about caring for the individual. But this is for folks who can answer questions, which is most of you I'm seeing, okay? The time I usually go to bed at, the time I usually wake up at. You know, if I like to sleep in, don't wake me up. Okay, so it's got bedtimes, wake up times. How many pillows do I sleep with? You guys, this one is so important. I'm a heavy sleeper or a light sleeper. Because if I'm a light sleeper, maybe the nurses want to be a little more careful or a little more quiet when they come into the room, right? Any special nighttime routines that help me out? For a long time, you guys, at night at 10:30, me and my son would watch just the monologue of Jimmy Kimmel. We would just watch Jimmy Kimmel's monologue for like 15 minutes and then go to sleep. That's what I would do every night for a while. And that makes me feel relaxed. That makes me feel at home. So if I was in the hospital, I would appreciate if they could know that I watched Jimmy Kimmel's monologue, because that would help me relax in an already stressful situation, right? The best way to wake me up, by setting an alarm. Maybe you have to touch me on the shoulder. You actually have to shake me awake, or maybe just say my name. I get up a lot at night to use the restroom. Yep. Nope. I'll tell you something. Everybody's so different on this. I have traveled with a lot of you, and some of you get up 100 times a night. Some of you get up and go to the bathroom 100 times a night. Some of you never leave your bed all night. It's just a good thing to know if I'm a nurse in that room. Do I have a preference for gender of doctor? So maybe I would prefer a female doctor. Maybe I don't care. Maybe I prefer a male doctor. Now, remember, this is just your personal request. It doesn't mean they can always accommodate you, but it's good to know, right? Okay, what do I like to sleep in? Am I a nightgown sleeper, t-shirt and underwear, pajamas, something else? Now, here's a little pro tip. I would just suggest not sleeping naked in the hospital. Okay, fears. Some people have very specific fears in the hospital. Like maybe the white coats bother you, shots or needles, maybe those freak you out, stranger danger. which just says, please introduce yourself and show me credentials so I can trust you are there to help me. Sometimes when the doctors come in and they don't introduce themselves and they come right in and they start to work on you, that freaks some people out. Some people really don't like that. And you can say on there, hey, can you just introduce yourself? Tell me who you are, show me some credentials, and then tell me what's going to happen here, right? Okay, some more fun stuff. The meal time. Food I can't stand. No, I'm serious. I really can't stand it. If you try to give me beets, I'm not eating them, period. I don't care. I'm not eating them. I'm not eating beets. No. I don't care if you boil them, fry them, cut them up raw. No beets. Favorite food ever. No, I'm serious. I really love it. For me, it's hamburgers all day. Hamburgers for breakfast, lunch, dinner. That's my favorite. Okay, food allergies. Now look, the doctors, if they're doing a good job, they should have your paperwork, they should have your file, and they should know that you are lactose intolerant. But you are your own self-advocate, right? At the end of the day, you are like, it's your body. Like if they're like, here's some milk, you can say, look, nope, actually, I am lactose intolerant. I can't have this. Here is, gluten. I'm sorry, I'm gluten-free. See on my passport? Oh my God. Did you see that? All right. So, you should know what your diet orders are. You should know what you're allergic to. And you should advocate for yourself if somebody doesn't know that. So here's your diet and nutrition. Like if you have diet orders, again, the doctors should know this stuff, but you are your best advocate and you should be advocating for yourself. This is kind of like a fun section. The nurses can get to know your personality. Like, look, music, favorite group or radio station. Let's say you're an XRT or a classic dad rock kind of person. If the nurse knows what your favorite station is, they can put it on if you're kind of a little stressed, if you're trying to relax, or, they can put that on for you. If you're a hip hop guy, they can put on 103.5. Favorite kind of magazine, maybe you like beauty product magazines, maybe you like HGTV, home decorating, but write it down. Maybe they've got some in the hospital. Hospital waiting rooms have magazines. Maybe you can, maybe they can get some for you. Favorite TV shows? Here, let me take a little informal poll. How many people here like Wheel of Fortune? Can you raise your hand? I want to tell y'all something. It's kind of becoming a little bit of a bucket list thing to be on Wheel of Fortune for me. I don't know. I just feel like I'd be a really bad sport if I lost. Like if I got the bankrupt thing, I'd be like, dang it. Stupid wheel, stupid. Maybe I'll be on that whammy show. No whammies. Favorite TV shows, favorite movie. Oh, and this is important. The one show I can't stand to miss is maybe you watch The Bachelor or The Bachelorette every Monday, and you need to know if Christine Mandrell is going to get kicked off for being a ding dong, and you don't want to miss that. Let them know. What show do you hate to miss? Maybe you like a true crime Dateline thing, maybe. Maybe you like to watch Good Morning America every morning. So if there's something that you really like to watch that makes you feel at home, write it down. Maybe you watch a soap opera. Maybe you like Young and the Restless on CBS at 11:30 Monday through Friday. Maybe you know Nikki and Victor. The trusted friend or family member if I need to reach out for support. This is like your touchstone. This is the person, if it's a family member, a best friend, a partner, a staff person, even somebody who you go to, like you trust, that you'd like to talk to, your touchstone. Maybe it's a sibling, a brother or sister, a cousin, an auntie, an uncle, somebody that you want to make sure is on that paper if you need to reach out to them. Anything else I want you to know about how I manage stress? If you've got a special, like a stress exercise, if deep breathing exercises work for you, if you have a favorite stress ball, if stress balls work for you, if coloring or like drawing helps you calm down, tell them. Tell people what you like to do or what works with you if you're feeling kind of stressed. Eating entire bags of white cheddar popcorn doesn't count. Unless it does. Maybe that's what I would put on there. Maybe I would say, in case of emergency, break open a popcorn bag, white cheddar. Do I have a DNR? Folks, if you know what a DNR is, you might have one. If you don't know what a DNR, you probably don't have one. We should probably have a self-advocates about this topic. But basically what a DNR is, it's something that a court, a judge has to type up that says that you have chosen not to stay on life support forever. It's a very complicated thing that we're not really going over now. But if you, family, or you have decided that you need a DNR, then you would want that checked. But if you don't know what it is, you probably don't have one, so don't worry about it right now, okay? All right, do I have pica? This is kind of more for the folks who are not, don't communicate verbally. You know, if you know somebody likes to eat napkins, and you would just want the nurses to know that. You would just want them to know that to help keep the person safe from their tendency or their urges. Medical allergies, again, the doctor should have this on their paper, but as your own self-advocates, if you're allergic to penicillin, write it down here. Hey, here's a pop quiz. Where should you be able to find a list of your allergies? On your face sheet, okay? That should have a list of your medical allergies and your food allergies. So it's also something that you should know and you should write down. You are your own and your best self-advocate, guys, okay? Here is what I would like you to know about me when I eat my meals. Examples: adaptive equipment, I need to be reminded to eat slowly, etc. I would, you know, some things I can think of might be like, I eat really slowly. Don't take my food away. I have the right to eat slowly. It takes me a while to eat slowly. Please let me eat slowly. If you know, staff, if you know somebody eats slowly, write it down, because you know, they'll be like, I got to clean up the dishes. No, self-advocacy. You are your own and your best self-advocate. Say, I eat slowly. Maybe you have a special spoon or a favorite spoon. Maybe you only use spoons. Maybe you only use forks. Some people don't like their food to touch. Some people might need a covering to protect their shirts. Some people might only drink through a straw. Some people might hate straws. You guys know yourselves best, and staff, you know who you work with best. So these are activities of daily dressing and living. Imagine you're a nurse and you walk into the hospital room and you're like, oh no, this person, they have an intellectual disability. I probably need to help them in the bathroom. And what if they don't need the help? So now the nurse trying to help them is actually invasive. It's actually too much. So these are really important questions that must be asked. For example, restroom, I can use the facility on my own. No, thank you, I'm fine, right? Or I need a bathroom assist. Like I need assistance getting into the shower. I need assistance showering. Maybe a person says, I need help getting the shampoo out of my hair. Or I need help washing my back. Or somebody might be like, I don't want any help from you at all. This one, I'd like assistance setting water temperature. That's a big one. When we go on SFA trips, I always ask, do you need help setting the water temperature? Because I don't want to assume that you know, because some people can burn themselves very badly if somebody doesn't help them set the water temperature, right? Some people might need help getting into the restroom because it's slippery. Some people might need help getting out of the bathtub. Some people might not want any help at all. You get the picture. Staff at in day training, I know that you don't know some of these things. Please just help them answer what you know. This is a group effort, and there's other people that are going to help with this too. Okay, look, I wear pull-ups at all times. I wear pull-ups only at night. Somebody might not need pull-ups during the day, but they do at night. So, you know, you don't want to just put pull-ups on everybody, right? That's not cool. Only the people who need them. It can't be a solution for the convenience of the nurse. So if they only need it at night, they should only have it at night. If they don't wear them at all, they should not wear them at all, right? All right. All right. Do I need a raised commode? Do I need prompting? Do I need reminders to use the restroom? And then the last thing is something interesting about me, or something that I want you to know about me. This is more so that the nurses can get to know who you are as a person. Like I would say, I definitely want you to know that I have a 14-year-old son and a 9-year-old dog, and the dog's name is Munchkin. Maybe you want them to know that you've been to the Grand Canyon, or that you stayed at your sister's on weekends, or that you met a movie star once. I don't know, whatever it is. Maybe it's that you like to color. Maybe it's that markers are your favorite instead of crayons. Maybe you like to draw with charcoal. Maybe you won an award. And the pain in the butt thing is that I need a copy of these when you're done, be it you fax them to me, have Brian scan them and send them to me. These can eventually live in your All About Me binders, okay? Hey, thank you guys so much for being here. I will record this, and I appreciate all the staff getting the folks in front of the camera. Thank you so much for being here. I'll talk to you later. Bye, you guys.